What's up guys, Chris here and welcome back to another Bloons TD Battles video. Today I'm going to be setting the world record for the earliest Super Monkey Temple of all time. In fact, I'll be trying to get the very first round 3 temple ever. Yes, you heard me right, round 3. You might remember when Aliensrock and IceHab got a round 4 temple way back in 2016. They said that nobody would ever beat that, but since Powers came out in update 6.0, the game has drastically changed. In this video, I'm going to show you a bunch of different strategies and approaches so you can kind of see my strategy evolve. But believe me when I say that this was not easy. I must have spent over 10 hours and about 100 attempts to achieve this. And by the way, if you were wondering who my opponent is, it's just me on another account. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe right now since I'll be doing more fun challenges in the future. But yeah, let's get right into it. As you can see, my first strategy consisted of me using Eco Amplifier to get money faster. This power doubles your income and you have 3 uses in total. The goal is to have a temple up before 1 minute and 14 seconds because that's when round 4 starts. And as you can clearly see, we're not even close on this attempt. Even though I had 4 monkey stims, I was only able to get my temple up at 1 minute and 31 seconds. So I had to come up with a different strategy. The next power I decided to use was Salted Wounds. This power boosts your income by $10 for every life your opponent loses. You have a total of 3 uses and you can get a maximum of 100 eco per use. Since my so-called opponent is going to be constantly losing lives, this power is very effective. I once again start by getting out 4 cobras to wired funds, since this upgrade gives you $160 per round. I also bloon boost and use my eco power as soon as possible, so that the bloons on my opponent's side are upgraded by 1 tier and turn from reds into blues. I do this due to the fact that blues are quite a bit faster than reds, and so this enables me to get up my extra eco from the Salted Wounds a little earlier. I forgot to mention that I'm playing in Mega Boost Bonanza, or Boosty Bonanza. This means that I get double cash, and at the same time, when I use my tower boosts, every single tower on my screen is upgraded by 1 tier, and when I use my bloon boost, every single bloon on my opponent's side is upgraded by 1 tier as well. I know this is a lot of information, but it's essential to know all this if you want to understand what's going on. So yeah, as you can see, my eco went up to 600 and it will go up to 700 after I use my bloon boost and Salted Wounds for the second time. At this point, I am saving up for my Super Monkey and I get it up just before round 3 starts. I sell 3 cobras and upgrade my Super Monkey to a 1-0 and then use my tower boost instantly. As soon as I did that, I go for my first monkey stim, which is the 3-0 cobra upgrade. This upgrade reduces the tower boost cooldown by 5 seconds, which is really helpful. I try to get up as many of these cobras as possible, but even though I had perfectly timed everything in this attempt, I was once again not even close to getting my Super Monkey Temple up on round 3. This run was by far the hardest thing I've done in this game because of how many perfectly timed inputs are required. You can go ahead and try this with Salted Wounds yourself, but I can confidently say that this is the best possible time when using this specific power. But there is one more eco power I haven't used yet: Genetically Enhanced Crops. This 3rd tier power generates 2 rounds worth of income for every farm on screen. I didn't have this unlocked at the time, so I spent the next few days grinding XP until I finally unlocked it. The first time I tried it, I was shocked of how much better it was compared to every other eco power I had tried so far. And on top of that, it was so easy to use. No insane micro was required for this one, but since you only have 1 use, the timing has to be right. My first strategy went like this: I get up a banana plantation as soon as possible and instantly use my boost to make it become a banana republic. I then use my eco power, which will generate me an extra $4,100. Since I had 1 boost less to use on my Super Monkey, I figured I would have to use my village to save some money, since it decreases the cost of any upgrade of towers inside its radius. I then go for my Super Monkey while still gathering the bananas until I'm able to afford the 1-0 upgrade. I then sell the farm at the end of the round, upgrade the Super Monkey once to the left, use my boost, sell my village and start getting up monkey stims. For a second I seriously thought I was gonna make it right there, but it was gonna be ridiculously close. But in the end it just wasn't enough. I missed it by 1 second, getting my temple at 1 minute and 14 seconds. I was convinced that it was possible and I kept on grinding, but 2 hours passed and I had tried everything. Even selling my village a little later to save some money when upgrading my cobras, and timing everything perfectly just wasn't enough. Was this it? Is this how it's gonna end? 1 second away? I was very disappointed and it was 3 AM at that point, but I just couldn't give up. Because there was one more thing I hadn't tried yet. What if I used my genetically enhanced crops on my 4th tier farm instead of my 3rd tier farm? Wouldn't that make me a lot more money? The only problem is that I would have to use 2 of my tower boosts on my farm and still somehow be able to upgrade my super monkey. But I tried it anyway, it was definitely worth a shot. And this is what happened. This was insane. I had completely destroyed my other records and had easily gotten a round 3 temple in just 1 minute and 4 seconds. I cannot describe how relieved I was. It was insane. The next day I optimized the run again by using the village, which saved me a few $1,000s, and this is my best attempt right here. The reason why I hadn't been able to get round 3 until now is because I was always waiting for my boost cooldown to wear off, to then upgrade the super monkey to a temple. But since I used my tower boost so early to upgrade my plantation to Republic, and then again instantly to get up my Republic to a research facility, I was able to get my 3rd and final boost much earlier. I figured out that just getting up 2 monkey sims was the fastest way, and if you do everything correctly, you will get your super monkey temple in just 1 minute and 1 second.